the Northern Knits Podcast. We're two friends in fiber who knit, craft, crochet, and talk everything in between. My name is Jocelyn. My co-host is.
Diana.
It's episode 371. That number just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
It does.
Holy Hannah. We're into May.
Weird. When did that happen?
Weird. I don't know, but the world is already on fire in my country. It's going to be a long summer, folks.
Yeah.
I already had my first can't go outside because of the smoke warning. Because of the smoke in the
Awesome.
air. Cool. Cool
Love
beans.
it.
Cool
Love
beans.
that. Mm-hmm.
Super not excited for the poor people that have to now deal with that absolute panic life-inducing drama. I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, you hear the sirens and you gotta pick up and go, and like you're literally running away from fire. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm really glad I don't have to worry
That's
about that
just
around here.
oh,
It's way too wet around here.
that's so stressful. We're very dry again this year. We have, in theory, a podcast for everybody today. I don't know what Diana is drinking, but I'm enjoying some lemonade because it feels like a lemonade kind of afternoon.
I've been craving bubble tea.
And I forgot to make sweet tea last night. So tomorrow afternoon will be a sweet tea because I made sweet tea this morning, but
I'm going to
today's done.
digress for just a second, but I've heard that espresso and tonic is a good cold coffee drink.
Okay, well, you have an espresso making machine and you can
I
purchase
know.
tonic, so I need to
Yeah,
have
so
report back on that stat.
yeah, apparently one of the small cans of Fever Tree with 2 ounces of espresso.
Really? Really?
Apparently.
I
So
mean,
next time I go
try
grocery
it.
shopping, which will probably be later today, I'm going to get some little cans of Fever Tree and I will report back on the espresso and tonic.
Report back. Report back. Uh,
That is
not
not what I'm
spoiler,
drinking today.
not spoiler for Patreon members. I may have figured out how to make coffee milk at home by myself just through sheer experimentation. No recipe.
Coffee milk?
Yeah, like you buy
Coffee.
canned coffee milk.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, like the milky coffee drink thing.
yeah.
Oh,
I was
interesting.
like, can I do this at home? Probably. Should I look up a recipe? Also, probably. Did I? Absolutely not.
No. I mean, you just mix in a ton of milk and some sugar, right? Kinda.
Finding the right ratios of milk to sugar to coffee was interesting. Took 4 attempts, but I got there.
Only four. It's not bad.
I'm pretty good with coffee sugar ratios. And I had a backup tester, the mysterious Mr. B. Where I was like, here,
Mm.
I have made two of these. Tell me which one tastes more like the coffee milk we buy in the cans from the store. And he went, okay. He's like, am I going to be over caffeinated? I'm like, no, I used a decaf. Don't be silly.
Perfect.
I've tried 4 different types of coffee milk. I was not going to drink 4 cups of caffeinated coffee milk in one day.
I had two today and I'm like, vroom.
Ooh,
So I do not have coffee. I have just molasses and hot water, and it's
it's
delightful.
so good. It's so good though. When you
It
want a
is. Like,
hot
it's a little
baddie.
shocking the first time, but then,
Mhm.
like, it grows on you.
Oh, yeah, it totally does. I have an awake monster, so we'll see how this goes. All right. I have more projects than you, so I suppose I should start.
As is the normal course of life.
Yeah, it's true. In my wonderful 60s hippie bag, I have added some length to a shirt. I've added some length to a shirt. Can you tell I was super lazy? I didn't even bother to undo the crochet squares I had.
You're just
I'm just literally knitting them right out of the square right into the project.
amazing.
Because that's the kind of human that I am. I was like, why would I? Why? Why would I unpick, unwind, wind a small ball, and then knit it?
For
Just knit from
tidiness, I suppose, but meh.
sure. It's not the kind of human I am. I am making progress on a yet as unnamed t-shirt, mostly because I don't know if it's going to be a t-shirt or a tank top yet. Because I don't know how much yarn I'm going to have once I get up to my shoulders. So, and I'm making this out of some beautiful, I don't know, is this the blue or is this the gray blue or is this the blue gray? I don't know, guys. It's some Barocco indigo
Without seeing
linen.
the other one, I cannot help you.
Okay, Aaron almost can't tell the difference between the two colors. That is how close they are. So this is either blue with a touch of gray or gray with a touch of blue.
Either way, a very nice color.
Either way, it's a very lovely, very nice, dark, kind of moody color. I'm making a summer shirt. Obviously, this is linen, which is a actually very ideal summer fabric to work in. I have enjoyed working in it quite a bit, and I'm just trying to figure out where in heaven's name my progress keeper ended up. Progress marker, where are you? I've done a lot of progress, I swears. No, that's my beginning of brand marker. Where's my hey? You were here last time you talked about this marker. I put one on. Watch, it's
Oh, I
like
see it. It's
on the
on camera side left hand.
camera side, left hand. Why am I not just feeling myself up for it? Who knows? Look, a lot of progress.
That's a fair amount of progress.
That is, oh gosh, that's well over 2 inches. Ooh, well
Yeah.
over 2 inches of progress. This is just, I pick it up randomly, like when I'm stuck on the phone waiting for things, when you're like in wait mode, when you
Yep,
get
I
like
know that
that,
one.
you can't really leave the kitchen because you've got something in the oven, but it takes 20 minutes.
Yep.
So I sit on the coffee table right next to my kitchen and I just work on this. So it's roundy roundy body knitting. I'm not doing too bad. I'm very happy. I do enjoy knitting linen. I'm discovering that I like crocheting it. I like knitting it, but I'm definitely crochet uses a lot of yardage.
Uh-huh.
A lot of yardage. I thought I'd be done that square by now. So the point was to use up all of my bits and bobs and odds and ends first, and then move on to the full 50-gram skeins that I have. So I absolutely have that going on. In my squishy Halloween quilt bag
Squishy,
with
squishy.
the snappy top, which both me and my cat love because she can stick her paw in there and try to pull things out.
Uh,
And she can stick her head in there, and then it snaps down on her and she panics. It's delightful fun for the human. I have a Scrappy V. All right, I also have literally like balls of yarn in Ziploc bags, lettered and numbered so that I remember to switch. And I had a thought. And my thought was, oh my God, you have small 4 millimeter circular needles. Put your sleeves on the small 4 millimeter circular needles because it's a scrappy one, right?
mm,
But I want my sleeve stripes and my body stripes to match, and I'm so afraid that I won't have enough yarn to do a body if I do a sleeve first.
mm.
Worried about it. So I'm literally color by color doing each sleeve and the body section and then moving on to the next color. So it doesn't look like a lot of knitting happened this week because I'm like, hey, look, there's like no body going on here. I got through color 2 on the body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's good. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Super pretty. I'm very happy with it. These are all single skein scrap yarn. Well, they're not scrap yarns. They're single skein yarns from Erin of Fireweed Fabric Co. just out of my stash. So I'm doing it as a Scrappy V shirt. And then I've got 2 tiny sleeves going on here. Because technically I've done color 2 on both sleeves, and I'm into color 3 hanging off the first sleeve here.
Ah,
So like I've done a lot of knitting.
just not a lot of length.
Just not a lot of length is visible because I'm doing the sleeves. And I figure I'll do the sleeves the first run through, like a full color run, because I've got 4 colors, right? So I'll do colors 2, 3, and 4, and then measure the length of the sleeve because my row gauge is always off. No matter how many stitches I have per inch, stitches per row is always out to lunch, which is fine. I know that.
Fair.
I know that's what my
Very few
swatches
people get
do.
row gauge.
Very few people get row gauge. That's fine. So I'm gonna do colors 2, color 3, and color 4 on my sleeves, and then I want to measure to see how long the sleeve is. Then I'll know because I want elbow length sleeves. Like I want summer length sleeves. Hey, look, I found.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering where that hair elastic was. Okay, cool. I found it. That's perfect. So I have my
Amazing.
life is full of discovery. I just want it to be past my elbow because I want it to be something I throw on over top of a tank top and run out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I have it so that when I go into like movie theaters, malls, Games Workshop, bookstores, Anywhere where I'll be in an air-conditioned building, this can go in a bag, like my backpack, and I can go on my person so that I'm not cold inside, but I can take it off my person and have my tank top on so that I don't melt outside. Just the ratio I'm going for here.
Yep, yep,
Yeah. Also for when like
yep.
it's cool in the morning, but you know it's gonna be like 40 billion degrees in the shade with wind in the middle of the afternoon, but you need something in the morning. That's the niche this I'm hoping is going to fill. So just it doesn't look like a lot, but I swear I knitted a whole bunch, you guys.
I believe you. Having just finished the body of a sweater, there's a whole lot of knitting and not a lot of length.
I also really want to put it on and wear it because it's so much fun. And the colors are so fun. Like it's striped on
Having
this
that
sleeve.
colors.
Like I almost got stripes going on this side. But I mean, obviously it's really hard to tell because I'm inside out because I knit inside out and backwards. But you know what I mean. I've got 3 needles on the go. Yes, I use hair elastics to keep my knitting needles closed so stitches don't fall off.
Why not?
It also lets me track because obviously I've got like what I've obviously broken color 2 in each section to go forward. So I started by wrapping the end for color 2 around the needles, and then I elasticed the yarn end and the needles together so they would all stay put. So I wouldn't drop stitches or lose yarn or nothing. So working my way through color 3. I'm hoping to have like I want to be down to like elbow sleeve length next week. I'd like to have that much progress done because then I can because then I just have like the cuff, which is my hem is in color 1 because my collar's in color 1. So I can do that, finish the sleeves, and then I just use the rest of the yarn and make the body as long as possible, right? Here's hoping. I'm going for a rough 2-inch measurement, which given the sleeved decreases for this specific pattern works out perfectly for me. So it's good. It's good. I'm happy. I'm really, I want to wear it. I want to wear it. I mean, like, super ideal goal. It's done by Bigger next month. And when I'm in Bigger,
Ooh.
Saskatchewan, literally like
Mm-hmm.
the weekend of the 8th and 9th of June, like the first weekend in June. I'll be next door. I'll be next door in Saskatchewan. I would just ideally I'd love to be able to wear it to that little festival there because it's such a cute little festival. But I don't know,
Oh,
like
that'd be
that's
so perfect.
like the stars would have to align, everything would have to run smoothly, like I mean it's not realistic, but that's what I wanna say that's what I want to have done. Mhm.
In a
I'm already
perfect
telling you we're
world.
not gonna make that goal. It's just my pipe dream, my personal pipe dream. Personal
It's
pipe
fair.
dream.
It's fair.
All right, you get to go now.
All right.
Can I finish casting on while you do stuff? Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna
You
try.
do have the power to count, unlike me. So,
Some days, yes. Some days, no. Here's hoping today's a yes.
all right. So for my first project of the week, a couple weeks ago, I made a little crochet axolotl because I believe you posted it in our pattern links on Discord.
I absolutely did.
Um, and then so my parents are visiting right now, and my mom saw my little axolotl, and she's like, "Oh, I want to make one." So yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, we had an axolotl making workshop. And so I've made a second little axolotl, and she has declined to show off her little axolotl because, a first amigurumi comes out a little lopsided and bulbous, and she's being needlessly hard on her little axolotl. I think he's great. His frills are a little uneven, but I think her little axolotl is great. Anyway,
Listen,
so I did.
if Disney's movies have taught us anything, it's that it's the individuality of the person that matters, not what they look like.
Yeah. So I now have a worsted weight one, and I have like a fingering weight one, and they're different sizes. And this color is really blown out on camera, and I don't know why. It's not that different a shade of pink in person, I swear. It's just really bright on camera. Anyway, that's just my thing. I made another axolotl and I taught my mom how to make an axolotl and they're friends. They're friends. Mm. Friend.
Okay.
They're so cute. I can't even with these things. They're so cute.
uh, I should put a request in for an axolotl.
You can definitely do that. What color?
Oh God. Um, see, now my initial thought is to go, I only work in gray and really, or black and really dark gray. Like I want the Batman of the Oxalotls.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my knee gut reaction to everything. I don't know. Something moody.
Moody.
Something moody like King Henry VIII-ish. Some moody vibes.
Okay.
My life is
I'll
full
see
of
what I've got for colors.
wonderful things. Listen, I've been listening to podcasts. I cannot be left alone. We all know this. I
A moody
think
King Henry VIII axolotl.
I'm at 90. I'm gonna count. While we're working today, I'm actually podcasting today. I am working on a new cast on. Uh, this is going to be a field sweater by Camilla Vad. Camilla, babe, I'm sorry. I absolutely butchered your name, and I was just I
Be linked in the description.
need to stop letting me pronounce things. Is what we need to do. How it's just not going to happen today. That's okay. Why am I casting on a new DK weight sweater when we're going into May? Justin, you have so many things on your plate. You're not wrong, peeps. You're not wrong.
Including other DK weight sweaters.
Including other DK weight
Just
sweaters.
saying.
In the colorway, I like a fresh bowl because it's not for me. It's not for me. This is
Okay.
the Wood Lily DK from Erin of Fireweed Fiber Co. And Erin is knitting up samples of her new bases and asked if I could do this one for her in DK in a sweater that she liked. And I said, absolutely. And she picked the field sweater. And I think it's a freaking gorgeous sweater. So this got dropped off for me so I could knit a sample for her. And given that we live so close, like it works great because it's no extra cost for her to like mail the yarn somewhere or do at a DK weight sweater at her size. It's not at my size. Like I literally just have to make the sweater at said size.
Hmm.
Oh my God. I don't have to knit sleeves that are 15 million miles long. I don't need a body that's 46 billion miles long. I can just knit for a regular sized human. It's gonna go so quick. It's, she's like, yeah, I am the dimensions of the sweater. I'm like, what now? She's like, yeah, no extra length, no funny nothing. She's like, nothing. You don't have to do any funny nothing to us. She's like, I just need this number size. Oh, it's even a size smaller than I knit for myself. It's gonna go so quick, my brain.
It's gonna go vroom.
For me, yeah. And then I'm gonna go back to my sweater. It's gonna be like, oh God, my arms are so long. But first step is to cast on, connect on the round, and do some ribbing. Yeah, ribbing.
Woo.
Oh, okay.
I have to look up which sweater that is.
It looks like wheat stalk textures growing down from the yoke.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's freaking gorgeous. My payment is that she bought the pattern for me.
I mean, that works out really well both ways.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up making one for myself. So, yep, thanks. We're good. Probably at the fingering weight, I suspect, but it's 20 stitches over 4 inches on a DK base, so yeah, I'm on a 5 millimeter. I know. I know. I know.
It's fine. It's fine. Do what you want. Okay. This is the back side, but it doesn't matter. And I can't show off the whole octopus. But is the octopus sweater. Oh, don't show off the whole octopus. Remember the octopus sweater. Oh, it's the octopus sweater. Sound effects. I don't know. I'm caffeinated, okay? Anyway. The body is, as I hold it up upside down, the body's off the needles. There we go. Body's off the needles. This is the middle. Nope, that was the wrong way. This is a trash fire. I'm sorry.
Guys, she
Okay,
had 2 cups of coffee today.
I did. It's not a good idea, apparently. Anyway, body's
So
done,
good.
both sides, and I didn't realize, but the cable, the little wiggly cables down the front, as I hold this in front of my face so you can't actually hear me, the wiggly cables down the front extend down into the ribbing, which I thought was a neat little detail.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. So they wiggle all the way down to the bottom. It's a split hem, which is not my personal favorite, but I'm test knitting, so I'm doing it to the pattern, and that's how it is. I also significantly shortened the body because I'm making it to the dimensions of my white sweater with the green dinosaurs because I really like the fit of that one. And it
Yes.
was the same width. So I'm just making the lengths match so that the lengths aren't horrendously too long for me. And I feel like that's a reasonable thing to do to a pattern. I'm just not doing it as long,
Yeah.
even though I'm test knitting. So ideally I would have both sleeves finished by Wednesday. I have most of one sleeve.
Uh,
So I think I'm going to finish the one sleeve and then I will wash and block what I have so that I at least have a, like, and weave in all the ends and everything. So I will have a finished sweater sans one arm and then I can just work on the arm.
okay.
Because I figure as long as I've finished at least one arm, that counts as having tested the entire pattern.
It does.
So, and I can hide an unfinished arm in pictures. I've done it before, and people thought I finished things really fast, and I didn't because I was hiding the non-made arm. So that's happening. But I've got a lot of arm, like it's almost done. I've got over 10 inches of arm, so I'm getting there. It's happening. I'm not gonna have both done by Wednesday. That part isn't happening. But I'm so close.
Well, I mean, get your first sleeve done and like just get as much as you can on the second sleeve and then, do that. Like, I mean, like they do it all the time in magazines for knitting patterns and stuff too. Like they talk about it. Like the garment shows up and it's the wrong size for the model. Like
Yeah.
it's just what has to be done. So long as you get it done in the end, that's fine. The big part is the part that you were testing, you tested. You're just
Yes.
repeating your instructions for sleeve two.
Yeah. So
So that's fine.
it's
You're
just
using,
do it again.
you betcha. You're using Aaron's yarn, hey?
I am. The body is steel blue in the Wood Lily DK base. And then the octopus stuff is the octopus, the pink and purple octopus is Bad Romance.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pink from the border is I Hope Evil Takes MasterCard.
Okay.
And the purple in the border is not the same purple that's the octopus. It's Big Bad's back.
So good. So good. Don't worry, guys. As soon as that pattern's released, we'll make sure we link it everywhere.
Absolutely. This is going to be the Octopus Pullover by Goody Two Sticks.
Yeah.
And I will post about it extensively because I'm
When
so
it's ready.
freaking ready to be done with this thing. Like, I love it. I'm
You're
very
also ready to be
excited
done.
for
Yeah.
it. I'm so excited to be done.
I think it was the same with the dinosaur one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very excited to just be done.
Just be done. Yeah,
It's
that's fair.
done.
In a super smexy reusable Walmart bag. Because it was the only thing big enough. I have a bunch of fiber from the mystery bag. It's the mystery
Oh,
bag fiber.
right. Yes.
And I was like, oh man, I needed to start a new spinning project. I'm gonna now make a whole bunch of crinkling sounds, which I'm sure everybody's headphones super appreciate.
Well, the noise canceling's doing pretty well, actually.
Oh, good. So I had to, there's 13 strips of fiber. So I have 13 different types of little fiber strips, different
Interesting.
colors, different fiber bases, all in here. And I was like, you know what? I love me a mad monster mash. I love me a, so I'm going to monster mash it. I'm going to spin each strip and I'm going to do half on one lazy cape bobbin, half on the other lazy cape bobbin, and I'm just going to spin them together and see what happens or do a single chain ply. Haven't even made up my mind on how I'm going to apply this yet. I am drop spinning this because I want art yarn. I'm fiddling around with different fibers. I want to use some art yarn. So I got my first, see, look, the mystery bag. And I left the first color I'm working in there because if I left it all in there loose, there needs to be some sort of separation going on or I would be very confused and very quick. And I have done exactly 15 minutes of hand spinning.
That's not bad for 15 minutes.
Flip that
I like
around.
it.
So I have no idea what it'll be when it's done. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'm doing a top down on my Ashford drop spindle, and I'm just spinning. And again, it's the art yarn, so I want thin sections, slightly thick sections. I want naps like I want that. I want consistently inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not too bad at consistently inconsistent at this point, which is good means what I wanted to learn to use the drop spindle for, I am learning. Ha ha ha. Will I ever be able to spin consistently on a drop spindle? Probably not. I've probably, as they say, screwed the pooch for that. I
I don't
probably
remember to do a
always.
decrease on my decrease round. I don't think I did.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did actually. Look at that. Okay. I'm good. I don't have to
Okay,
undo this row.
good. So that's fine. I wanted to drop spindle art yarn because I love art yarn. I want to spin consistently on the spinning wheel, and I have the Turkish drop spindle, and I would like to spin consistently on the Turkish drop spindle because they are different.
Hmm.
So your brain can get it into different weaves. Technically not too terribly different, but you have drop spindles and you have it and you have is it the Deligan?
Jelligan, yeah.
Jelligan? They're different, right? Even
The
though
same yet
technically it's
different. But like, yeah, every spinning technique is
it's
different. Every
different. Yeah.
spinning wheel is different.
Yeah. So that's my hope. However, at least because I've got that spinning square that I'm currently working on for the bingo card. I'm like, I'll never get done if I don't get started. So I have started. 2 days ago. That doesn't matter. I have started. And that is the important part of this conversation. I was really excited by the fiber mystery bags, and I loved it. Like when I was going through and winding them up real quick, so they'd be in little donut balls, which is how I like them. It felt so nifty to feel the different textures and try to figure out if I knew what it was. Answer is no. No, I don't have a hot clue for like 90% of these. I know which one has the flax in it. And I know which ones are superwash versus not superwash. That is about as good as I get. But I want to get to the point where I can pick it up and go, this is a BFL. This is a pick a different sheep breed, right?
Be able to feel different sheeps.
Yeah, and I'm not there yet. I will get
No.
there, but I'm not there yet. And this is just going to be a fun way for me to play around with fiber and just enjoy the spinning process, which is good.
I was
Also, it's
hoping to
just
do some
delightful.
spinning this week, but
Ah, so good.
this sweater is taking up all of my time.
Stop signing up for test knits.
I will. I've done my test knit for the year. I'm good. I'm happy.
You're
I've done
good?
it. I did
Okay.
the thing. Yeah,
You're good? Okay.
I'm good. I'm going back to spinning in the morning after this.
Okay. We have some acquisitions.
We do have acquisitions.
We can't talk about it much because it's going to be for bonus content that will inevitably get released at some point.
Yep.
Mostly because I'm like, I want an FO for this one, so we'll see how that goes. I've got it in my background. It's just chilling out there. We got some balls of DK weight yarn. Is that DK weight? Yeah, that's DK weight.
Yeah, I don't know what it said it was. Yeah, I
Worsted
think it's DK
DK.
weight.
Guys, Diana has the same yarn in the same
I
color
do.
from the same store.
We're reviewing exactly the same thing this
And
time.
we're making the same sweater. That's what caught our eye. God, we're the
It's made
worst.
from recycled denim, and I'm gonna go with, yeah, it's DK weight because it's recommending a 4 or 5 millimeter needle
Then it's DK weight.
for normal people, not Jocelyn.
Shut up. It's fine. I'm
It
okay with
is
my
fine.
weirdness.
It feels really nice. I thought it was gonna be crunchier, but it feels so nice. Oops. And that's about all I can say about it because I haven't used it at all. I haven't so much as wound it.
Nope. I went to the post office, I picked it up, I came home, my cat slept through the whole thing, so I didn't even get grounded.
Ooh.
Opened up the box, opened up the plastic, looked at it, squished it, went, ooh, that feels really pretty. And then talked to my mom and immediately said, you can't have the sweater I'm making out of this. I understand that there's no wool in it, but if you like it once it's made, we will buy you some yarn of your own and I'll make you something because I'm not giving this sweater up. And mom went, okay.
I have a suspicion that I will make this thing and wear it a few times and then see if B wants it.
Whereas it's loose, it's cagey, it's gauzy, gauzy,
Yep.
drapey. It'll
Hmm.
absolutely live as a pull on and go thing for me. But I'm not looking for sweaters to trap the heat in 3/4 of the year.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
I'm looking for over pieces. So we're looking for different things. But I'm excited. But we do, now that we have the yarn, we can start the background process of winding it up, gauge swatching, and testing. However, Diana has a test knit to finish.
I do, but it's got to be finished real soon.
Yeah. And then she's got Knit City Toronto literally this weekend. And then the weekend after that, she's off for a dance competition. So I highly suspect I don't have to
Is it
cast on
that
till
fast?
June.
Is that how this plays out? Wait, I need a
Yeah.
calendar.
Yeah, because the weekend after that is Whip Sprints.
Okay, no, it's Knit City, then Whip Sprints, then I'm gone.
Knit City Whip Sprints, then you're gone. Okay.
Then I'm gone. I'm like, it's not that fast, is it? I was gonna do some private dance lessons.
I can't ever remember. I know you're busy, 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 busy. And then your first free weekend, I'm in Bigger Saskatchewan.
Yep,
That's
that's how that
that's
plays
how I
out.
remember that.
Fortunately, my June is very empty right now.
Take it. Take it and run.
I will.
Relax. All right. That means we're done with that and we can do some unscripted Patreon ads. I gave
Oh,
Diana her word slightly in advance, just before just before we started this. Because it's not a it's Emporium. It's a weird word. I was like, I can't. I sprung Galaxy on you, and that didn't go so well, so I gave
and the
that
word of
to
the day is Emporium.
Emporium.
All right. If you would like to financially support these shenanigans, you may do so at patreon.com/northernitspodcast. Any level of support gets you access to our patron-only Discord server, where we chat about all manner of things. We have a delightful Pattern Links channel, which is a veritable emporium of all things delightful.
Used delightful twice, but I'll give it to you.
Sure.
Does anybody remember how I'm
Hey,
supposed to start this sweater? It'd be great if you let me know. Thanks. I'd
oh, no,
appreciate it.
I have no idea.
Oh God. Where's my where are my notes? Where's my thing? Why do I have oh right, because I was helping do tech stuff earlier today. And tech stuff requires much brain. Much brain. Is this the thing that I'm looking for? Nope. Cool. Guys, I have so many apps open on my phone.
Too many
All right.
tabs, too many apps. I understand.
It's just too much stuff. Why? Why? Irrelevant. I don't even have the one I want open. Open. Awesome. Cool sauce. That worked great. As always, we super understand budgets. They're a real life thing. If you can't financially support, liking, subscribing, commenting here on YouTube, and joining us on other social media platforms is a great way to interact with us and show us what you're working on. All the details for everything Diana keeps in the show notes, which is northernitspodcast.com, which is great because if you're anything like me, you only follow a link if someone's done the hard work and put the link so you can just go click it. I am one of those
Everything's
humans.
in the show notes, in the description box.
I am one of
It's
those
in
humans.
the show notes on your podcast app.
I
I try to
am
put all the links in all the places.
I am super that human, which is totally fine. With everything we got coming up, we had to move the Patreon edit for the month, so that's already come and gone, which is totally fine. It is a thing that happens. We have whip sprints on the last Saturday of the month, right?
Yep, the 25th.
Okay. And then
That'll be live here on YouTube.
that will be live here on YouTube. Then we have the live the first Monday of June, because you're gone.
Yes, I will be gone that weekend, but I should be back for Monday. I
Okay.
will confirm that.
Please
Since I'm
confirm.
not the driver, I'm slightly at the mercy of my driver.
Please confirm.
I will confirm.
Get that squared away. Otherwise, we have the librarian knit with our knit along that is going on. No end
Oh
date.
yeah, that's still happening. I kind of forgot about it with all this test knit going on. Remember how I
Totally
was so close to splitting for the arms?
flying
Sleeves?
under the radar. That one. Yeah, you're like 2/3 done. It's a
I
cropped
know.
sweater.
I know.
Okay, Jocelyn should pick that up. So I'm casting on something entirely different. Of course I am. Of course I am.
Like you do.
Like I do. We are marching our way through the spring equinox craft with us. So it's about now I start to ponder in the back of my brain what I should do for the summer solstice, since we do seasonally themed craft with us, where we just invite everybody to enjoy the season that we're in and craft something that works for that season for wherever you are. But otherwise, I don't think we have anything else going on at the moment.
No, I'm gonna have to work on my spring thing as well, because
Pretty
that actually has a deadline.
relaxed. It does have a deadline. Mine's a design piece, so I've done all the hard work. Now I just have to do the knitting of the sample. which means we're done. We're good.
Weirdly concise this week.
Weirdly consent. We'll take it because that's not always the case with us.
Mhm.
I it's that's not always the case with us. I'm gonna say until next week, I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Diana.
And no matter where your week takes you, don't
Don't
forget
forget
to
to
knit.
knit.
Oh, I'm live with Louise on Friday. I know what I forgot to mention.
Oh,
Derp a derp. Oh well.
well, there it is.